Hey everybody, Scorpion here. We'll do a destruction update with a beginning of a scrap, possibly. Um, so it is right now 11:52 p.m. East Coast time. So we're almost at midnight on 2/18. So might as well say the 19th. And nothing has started here yet. We are still waiting on checks to clear and get here and everything else. And wow, that's all I got to say. So I'm gonna kind of walk y'all through some of the house here, and then I'm going to show you the project I started on 2 days ago, and it will show you part of the scrap, but it's coming from the house. So y'all stick around. So as you can see, this is still my kitchen. There is nothing in here. I have kind of turned it into a little bit of a workshop because, well, nothing's going on. There's my living room. Yeah. So all the tile has been taken out basically by my hands because I got tired of waiting. So I pulled the tile out and the rest of the tile, because it was back to here. The rest of it had to come out anyway. And I was like, you know what, I'll just go ahead and do it. So we'll have to put the subfloor back down on top. Well, put the 3/4 inch back down on top of that. So we'll have to cut that off even across. Put the 3/4 inch back down here and then retile all the way through. And oh wow, that is horrible. So I'm gonna take y'all downstairs. That pretty much updates that, but I'm gonna take y'all downstairs and show you what I'm working on, because if you can see in here, part of the wall is out. Hold on. Here we go. So this is my bathtub. Everything has not been removed that needs to be removed. The original company didn't remove it all, but being that this was open now, I figured this would be a good time to go ahead and replace those copper pipes that are, I'm gonna guess 80 years old or older. And yeah, my tiles popped up right there. Yippee. But I figured it'd be a good time to go ahead and replace that. So I went ahead and started pulling pipes from downstairs. I'm gonna get everything reworked the way it's supposed to be. I've been doing this stuff all my life with my dad, and yeah. So as you can see, copper pipes everywhere. So my house is on the boiler system. The downstairs, the main floor, and the upstairs, all 3 floors run off the boiler, baseboard heat, water baseboard heat. It heats the house. So we went ahead and I've replaced the main line to there for the most part. We've got a little bit more to get to right there, this piece, but most of the cold water in the house has been replaced, starting over there, coming up and going across here. You should be able to see the blue pipe, and it was 1/2 inch. I've now upgraded it to 3/4 inch, so it should give me better water pressure and that kind of thing. And I've added valves in every branch that branches off to a room or a toilet or a bathroom, anything. I put the valves in. So this is quite costly, but it needed to be done because I have been patching, basically patching water leaks for years. They would pop up and it needed to be patched, and I'd patch it, and not too long after that it would happen again, and so on and so forth. So instead of continuing to deal with that, being that most of my house is ripped out anyway, the walls in the upstairs bathroom, the walls in the hall next to this bathroom, so on and so forth, I said now's probably as good a time as any. Go ahead and tear that stuff out and get it replaced. So once I get the main line done for the cold water, which I'm about complete with, then I will go to the main line for the hot water, and I will replace that. Then I'm going to start taking the baseboard heats out because those are starting to pop leaks. They sit for 6 months at a time not being used. You don't have much of a problem out of the hot water. Something about heating that water tends to do something to it, and those lines don't leak as often as the cold water. But it's got to come out, or I'm going to end up with another water issue or problem. So I'm ripping those out, taking it out, replacing it along the way, getting that done properly and all, and just taking it one step at a time. And I mean, I'm sitting here waiting for insurance and the checks and the people who have the loan on my house and, you know, everything else, and nothing's being done. So I was kind of like, you know what, now's a good time to go ahead. Let's get something done. Let's replace these pipes while the walls are out and I can get them replaced properly. And I'll let the plumbers, you know, hook up the stuff in the bathtub so it's right and that kind of thing. But just running the pipes is no big deal. Of course, I know how to do the bathroom stuff too, but I don't have it behind my name, you know, so we don't want to make anybody mad. But I'm just basically replacing the pipes, and that kind of brings us to the scrap out portion. So if I'm taking out all of that copper pipe, then we might as well take all that copper pipe to the scrap yard. So I think it's like $2 and something a pound now. I'd already taken some of it out before. I took a run from about right here over to right there out. But if I'm taking the rest, and all this is 1/4 inch, I might as well upgrade to 3/4 on the main line and then drop back down, going to each bathroom or whatever, or sink, or each appliance or faucet or whatever. So it ups my water pressure and allows more water to move, and then you can use 2 or 3 things and you don't get as much of a change in temperature because you can move more water in the main line. And I might as well take these to the scrapyard if I'm taking them out. So y'all stick around. I'm gonna try to get all this stuff together and show you what I'm taking, what was taken out when I'm done taking it all out, cutting it, preparing it, getting it ready to go. And I'm not sure, it'll either go to the scrapyard or I'll add it to what I already have. So anyway, hope everybody's doing good, and we'll catch you next time.